Hi, dear friends! I'm Miss Ellie. Welcome to our exciting story time. Today we're reading The Wonderful Adventures of Nils, a classic children's book written by Swedish author Selma Lagerlöf in 1906. This beautiful story helped her become the first woman to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. Join Nils as he soars through the sky with wild geese, explores majestic mountains, deep forests, and sparkling lakes, and learns an important lesson about kindness and respect for all living things. Are you ready for this amazing journey? Let's begin.
The Wonderful Adventures of Nils. Written by Selma Lagerlöf, Sweden. Once upon a time, in a beautiful little village in Sweden, there lived a mischievous boy named Nils. Nils was a playful but naughty boy. He did not listen to his parents. He loved playing tricks on animals and did not treat them with respect. One day he saw a tiny elf in his house. Nils laughed and quickly caught the elf. Said the elf,
"Let me go. If you respect others, good things will happen, but if you are unkind, bad things will come."
But Nils didn't listen. The elf waved his hand and suddenly, Nils became very small.
Oh no!
Now, he was as tiny as a mouse. At that moment, a big white goose named Martin was flying away with the wild geese. Nils grabbed Martin's feathers just in time, and together they soared into the sky. Nils traveled all over Sweden with the wild geese. He saw majestic mountains, winding rivers, deep forests, and sparkling lakes. He met many animals. Some were kind, and some were dangerous. One day, a hungry fox tried to catch the geese. Nils wanted to run away, but then he remembered how the geese had helped him. With courage, he bravely waved a stick and shouted at the fox.
Shoo! Go away!
The fox, surprised, turned and ran away. The geese cheered.
"You're a hero, Nils!"
They said. One day, as Nils and Martin were flying high in the sky with the wild geese, dark clouds rolled in. The wind howled, the rain poured, and lightning flashed across the sky. Nils gripped Martin's feathers tightly.
Don't give up, Martin. We can do this.
He shouted. Together, they faced the storm with bravery and teamwork. As the journey continued, Nils learned to help others. He listened to the animals' stories and realized that all living things deserve respect. After a long adventure, Nils finally returned home. The elf was waiting for him.
"Have you learned your lesson?"
The elf asked.
Yes,
Nils said.
I was selfish before, but now I understand that kindness, respect, and bravery are important.
The elf smiled and waved his hand again. Nils grew big again. He was a normal boy once more, but now he was a better boy. From that day on, Nils was kind to animals, helped his parents, and treated everyone with respect.
Now, let's learn some new words from our story and explore some amazing places.
Selma Lagerlöf.
Selma Lagerlöf.
Selma Lagerlöf, author of The Wonderful Adventures of Nils, was a Swedish writer and the first woman to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. Nobel Prize.
Nobel Prize.
The Nobel Prize is a famous award given to people who make great contributions in different fields, like science and literature. Naughty.
Naughty.
The naughty boy played tricks on animals. Listen.
Listen.
Nils did not listen to his parents. Trick.
Trick.
Nils played a trick on the elf. Catch.
Catch.
Nils tried to catch the elf. Tiny.
Tiny.
Nils became tiny like a mouse. Journey.
Journey.
Nils went on a big journey. Brave.
Brave.
Nils was brave and helped his friends. Shout.
Shout.
Nils shouted at the fox. Respect.
Respect.
All living things deserve respect. Kind.
Kind.
Nils became kind and friendly. Forest.
Forest.
Nils flies over a green forest full of tall trees. Lake.
Lake.
Below him, a big lake sparkles in the sunlight. River.
River.
A long river flows through the countryside. Mountain.
Mountain.
Nils sees a high mountain covered in snow. Valley.
Valley.
The geese glide over a deep valley between the mountains. Island.
Island.
There is a small island in the middle of the lake. Waterfall.
Waterfall.
A beautiful waterfall rushes down the rocks. Meadow.
Meadow.
A wide meadow stretches across the land, full of flowers. Hill.
Hill.
Nils spots a gentle hill covered in green grass. Swamp.
Swamp.
A dark swamp appears below, where frogs and birds live. Cliff.
Cliff.
The geese fly close to a steep cliff near the sea. Cave.
Cave.
Nils notices a dark cave hidden in the mountain. Beach.
Beach.
A sandy beach lies along the coast. Coast.
Coast.
The geese fly along the rocky coast of Sweden. Glacier.
Glacier.
Nils sees a huge glacier shining in the sun. Canyon.
Canyon.
A deep canyon cuts through the landscape. Field.
Field.
In the countryside, farmers work in the open fields. Desert.
Desert.
A dry desert appears far away with golden sand. Volcano.
Volcano.
Nils sees a tall volcano with smoke rising from the top. Pond.
Pond.
In the village, a small pond reflects the blue sky.
Great job, everyone! Now let's see if you can remember what we learned today.
Question 1. Who is the main character in the story? Is it Martin, Nils, or the fox? That's right, it's Nils. Question 2. How did Nils travel with the geese? Did he walk on the ground, hold on to a goose's feathers, or ride a horse? Yes! He held on to a goose's feathers. Question 3. What animal tried to catch the geese? Was it a rabbit, a dog, or a fox? Correct! It was a fox. Question 4. What did Nils do to help the geese? Did he shout and scare the fox away, run and hide, or give food to the fox? Great job! He shouted and scared the fox away. Question 5. What is the lesson of the story? Is it that being kind and respectful is important? Playing tricks on others is fun? Or that foxes and geese are best friends? That's right! The lesson is that being kind and respectful is important. Question 6. What is a large area of trees called? Is it a lake, a forest, or a beach? That's right, it's a forest. Question 7. Which outdoor place has tall rocky peaks and is often covered with snow? Is it a desert, a meadow, or a mountain? Yes, it's a mountain. Question 8. What is a deep, narrow area between mountains called? Is it a canyon, a pond, or a hill? Correct! It's a canyon! Question 9. Which place is surrounded by water on all sides? Is it an island, a cliff, or a field? Great job! It's an island! Question 10. What do we call a flowing body of water that moves through the land? Is it a waterfall, a river, or a cave? That's right! It's a river.
Now it's your turn! What's your favorite part of Nils' adventure? Do you like the moment when he became tiny like a mouse? Or when he flew across the sky on his journey? Or maybe when he learned the important lesson of respecting all living things? My favorite part is when Nils and the geese soared through the sky and he learned to be kind to others. What about you? Well, that's it for today's adventure. Just like Nils, we should always be kind and help others. When we respect and care for those around us, we make the world a better place. Thank you for joining me today. See you next time.